Alright, so y'all know what it is. We're smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty greats, overachieving, never slacking. And I got Lil J on this video. Lil J on Drake stealing his dance moves. I was the first rapper on UK drill beats. And the reason why I decided to react to this video, I'm actually only going to play a couple clips, right? It's on Say Cheese. The original link will be in the description if you want to go ahead and watch this. The reason I decided to react to this is because truth of the matter is Lil J is not lying. You know, I seen him. He was the first doing all that this dance everybody do, right? He was doing, and it spread like wildfire. Him and his boys, him and FPG ducking them with the Clout Boys, and then like you'll see people from across the board on major scales using the word clout, and it comes from him, you know, and a lot of this comes from Chicago. So I'm gonna go ahead and play some scenes from this video and show y'all what he says.
That was really the shit I used to kill back in the day.
UK beats though. They use UK beats though.
That was really the shit I used to kill back in the day. Really. They should call them motherfuckers Lil J beats.
Yeah, New York rappers, the drill rap scene, they kind of dance. But that was something you was doing.
You know, motherfuckers, a lot of motherfuckers took my style.
Look, I seen a UK rapper by the name of Fredo going off on Americans one time. He was specifically, you could tell, coming at New Yorkers, saying, you know, how pretty much they got the, you know, they took the UK drill. But my whole thing is like, listen, as far as drill, like Chicago's the holy land for that. As far as even the words that everyone uses, ops, what is it? It's so many words like sliding, and you know, it's just so many words that like that's the holy land of that. And yeah, UK might have revolutionized it, and they did a great job. Like, but as far as after that, whatever New York did, New York put their own spin on it, right? On UK beats. But it's like at the end of the day, it originated out of Chicago, which is the holy land for all that, right? So whoever revolutionized it after and put their twist to it, you're not the originator. These guys are the originator, right? They're the originators.
A lot of motherfuckers took my style, even Drake. Y'all know what the fuck is going on, man.
That's all I'm gonna play. Because you know, that's if you want to see the original link, it's gonna be in the description. But what I wanted to say is it's true. In the Hotline Bling video, you would see Drake doing those dances. Like, this was what back in I want to say 2011, 12 when Lil J was really killing it, and he was bringing his own style. Him and them Clout Boys, they was bringing their own style to the game. And I witnessed the world first after Sosa, Chief Keef took off. I witnessed the world take the whole style, even as far as growing out the hair, you know, the locks, swinging the locks, you know, like I'm obviously as melanated folks, you know, we always did that. That's our culture, but they really was doing it like to the maximum. They was swinging, you know, swinging their hair. We sliding on ops, all that. That came from them, right? I also wanted to add some more input that, as far as Lil J, when I listened to more of the interview, I heard him say something about he has books written, he has TV shows written, he has thousands of songs written. We're talking about a genius right now. Look at him smiling right there. Like, we're really talking about a genius. And I know there's a lot of negative, toxic stuff attached to his name. But what I wanted to say to all my Chicago viewers is, let's do our best to not turn this into another freak show. Let's do our best to not be entertained by all the negative stuff and have these guys get successful off of just the negative stuff and then end up dying and then just becoming another another body. You know, hopefully Lil J, I want to see them TV shows he wrote. I want to see them books. I want to see him take it to another level. To me, when I look at this guy, I see a genius. I don't see what everybody else sees. I don't I don't see a savage, a monster. I see somebody who was raised in a, oh, my light just went off, oh snap, but I seen somebody who was raised in a certain environment, right, and and had to just do what he had to do. Like, he was just a toxic environment. And he was a product of that. He's a survivor. You're talking about somebody who's been shot 15 times. Somebody who, is like, look what he's been through. So I'm not gonna judge him. I don't care about none of that. What my whole thing with people is, as long as there's no children getting hurt, right? Then I'm not gonna judge you. As long as you're not on no extra stuff for no kids. And unfortunately, when you talk about Chicago, that's a place where a lot of kids and a lot of people get hit with straight bullets. So it's like, I would love to see Lil Jay transmute his energy and just rise above so much. Like, he always going to be who Lil Jay is. I'm not saying to change that, but I would love to see him the same way 50 Cent got, Power and, these TV shows. I would love to see him showcase his true talent. I would love to see him rise above so much. I would love to see him have his own label and not sign to nobody that's going to end up using and abusing him, because at the end of the day, a lot of these corporations, they see what we don't see. They see the genius in these guys, and they tend to steal that. They tend to use that up. And most of the time, it's these guys' family and friends and associates are telling them, yeah, go sign that record deal, get that money, get that advancement. But that's a whole nother monster. See, these guys are in the streets, so they're like, dang, I survived this, I can survive anything. But they don't realize that once you sign to them big corporations, that's a whole nother monster. That's a whole nother devil, right? That's a whole nother devil that's going to use you up. And they don't really get that information like that. They hear that money and they sign them record deals and they get used and abused. Then it was just like a freak show. Next thing you know, you see their story on all over YouTube, like it's a damn museum. Just like American Horror Story Freak Show, when them freaks were getting, the Hollywood guy was promising them fame and all this stuff, and he was really taking them and killing them and putting their bodies in museums so everybody could see. YouTube is the museum when you look at Chicago and you look at 051 Melly, this one, that one, KTS Dre, their life stories. It's like you're watching a freak show that everybody in the world's entertained by, but these guys really had to live that, and I really want the best for this guy because he is a creator. You know what I'm saying? He is he is an originator. I don't care what people say about him. He's an originator. Like, it feels good to see the dude smile. It's an underdog story. But Chicago, I'm asking y'all to protect your own here, man. Protect your own. Protect your own. When King Von died, I heard so many stories in Chicago of people pissed off, like, it felt like one of us died. But the truth is, if he didn't die there, would he have died in Chicago? Like, how many legends did y'all kill in Chicago? So, and I know what I'm saying is, do y'all best to fight that death curse that's out there, that's spreading around the world right now. Do y'all best, do y'all best. I know there's so much hate out there, but it's like, when I hear Lil Jay say things like, this dude wrote books. I personally wrote books, right? So I know I'm personally an author. So it's like, that's impressive. You wrote books, you wrote TV shows. Like, let's talk about that more, opposed to just the BS. I know the BS sells. I know people love sex, violence, and drugs, but then when these people die, these people get killed, then people want to cry a million tears, man, and then it's over. And then who knows who benefits behind the scenes. So I'm speaking some real stuff. And if you feel what I'm saying, like, subscribe, man. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, man, and let me know. Talk to me. Let me know. I'll be back with more. But this is an originator. These people, I wish they would have got a lot of stuff copywritten, because the whole world stole their style. I'm telling you, the whole world stole their style. Like, clout, ops, specifically Chicago, ops, sliding, thoughts. I could go on. It's just the whole style was stolen. Gang, gang, gang. Gang, gang. Like, I've heard rappers who are from a whole nother culture, right? Who aren't even melanated, aren't even so-called black. Gang, gang. flip it to their culture. I've heard that. I've gang, my gang. Like, I've heard all that. That come from these boys, man. That come from Chicago, the Holy Land for that. But it's just too much toxic stuff going on, and these boys don't get to live to even, they get the SHIT into the stick. Shout out to Lil Jay, man. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You want to see the original video, the link is in the description. Much love, man.